Thank you. Thank you very much. And then following her will be Lori Vanguard.
Thank you. My name is Reverend Booth Iburg. I do live in Gulf Breeze, Florida, but I'm associate pastor at Holy Cross Metropolitan Community Church. I'm also the spiritual advisor for community feeding that we do across from Loaves and Fishes every Thursday. I've been doing this for 3 years. I would welcome any of you to come down and visit with us sometime, and then you can see what we often are experiencing, the types of people that we are dealing with. Many of them very mentally ill, and our mental health system has let them down. Many of them vets who have not gotten into the system, where there are ways that these issues can be solved somewhat. What I would encourage you to do is not to criminalize this. This will solve absolutely nothing. All it will do will be make a cycle that continues to go around, because if you put them in jail, what good does that do? When they get out, number one, it's going to cost us a fortune. Number two, when they get out, they're still homeless. So we haven't done anything. There are coalitions here. There are all sorts of people here that are willing to help to come together as a group. I come from a spiritual background, and so we know biblically, and I'm sure some of you here are familiar with the Bible, and so we know biblically that we have had poor, that we have had homeless forever, and they will always be with us. We are told in Scripture they will always be with us, and it is our responsibility to help care for them. In saying that, I think that we do have a responsibility to them, to help lift them up, and not to put them make them downtrodden, and to put them in jail. Now, that is all I have to say about that. I do have to say, though, Councilman Wu, I was offended by your statements a while ago about, and I've been offended somewhat. This has seemed to be very sexist tonight. When we are talking about aggressive behavior, we're trying to save your wife or your children or your daughters or your nieces or I'm sorry, my vagina does not make me weak. Yeah. That being said, there are a lot of ways to help solve these problems. We need to put together a group so that we can solve these problems. Putting people in jail will not solve the problems. I've got 30 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you.